Okay, my next point is basically rudeness. And this is like an epidemic on the planet, rudeness. It's like people are just no courtesy whatsoever. I mean, if you've got some stuff to share, why don't you share it? I mean, I know what it's like because a lot of times I'm buying stuff and buying stuff and buying stuff, and then I get people that I don't even know that come up to me and say basically, give me what you got. And sometimes I do anyway. But, those same people, I see them week after week, and they're always the moochers. The moochers are the moochers are the moochers. And sometimes they want me to, give them some money, and they say, because I'm going to pay you back next week. And next week comes, and they got some excuse why they can't pay me back. And then they kind of ignore it and think that I'm going to forget about it. And then, 6 months later, I see them again, and they still got money to buy beer. And I say, well, where's my money? You said 6 months ago that you were going to pay me back in a week, and 6 months later, you haven't paid me back. And it's not like you don't have money, you got money for beer. What's going on? And this is basically a scumbag kind of person. And scumbag kind of people are known. And everyone knows who's a scumbag, these kind of people. And what does it mean? Well, mostly it means I can't help you. Because if you are basically lying to me saying, help me out, and then you turn around and you look at me and you say, I know that I owe you, because we made it wasn't even a deal, it was basically me out of the goodness of my heart helping you out. And when you get the money, you don't want to give it back to me. You'd rather, do whatever you want to do with it. And I'm saying that's garbage. I'm not put on earth here to do anything but be kind. But if you're going to abuse my kindness, no, I'm not going to put up with that kind of shit. And this happens all the time in so many ways. So we've got shitty people who are filthy rich, who own everything, and then we've got, most of these people are pretty much dirt poor. And these people are the ones who lie to you because they say, well, whatever. So time and again, it doesn't seem to matter what part of society you belong to, there are good people and there are shitty scumbags. That's about all I have to say, except if you are someone who's got lots of debts outstanding and you are making money and you're spending it on beer, drugs, God knows what else, it's time for you to come clean. In other words, it's time for you to let go of your dirty habits and start paying back the people you promised you were going to pay back on the basis of why they gave you some money in the first place. The problem of debt is unbelievable. In some ways, I think a lot of debt needs to be canceled because it was taken out to give to the rich on behalf of governments. But on the other hand, the whole point of being on this planet is partly to learn about you are responsible for your own welfare. How does that work out? It doesn't work out very well because people still don't get the message that, your word is your bond. And if your word don't mean shit, why should I cancel your debts? You're not canceling my debts. So it's a double-edged sword because it's true. Odious debt, unbelievable amounts of government money have gone to things that people don't want. Enormous militaries, sweetheart deals for crooked everything. Unbelievable amounts of money that's underwritten by the taxpayers go to crooked people, and it's given to them by crooked people. So whichever way you turn, I don't see too many people going to the fifth dimension. I don't see it. And what about the people that are sort of in the middle? Well, if you're in the middle, then maybe you're going to have to work a little bit harder. How's that going to be? Maybe you're going to have a big chow down at Ma's place sometime and talk to your mom about why it is that on your particular dime people come, mom, and when other people, have lots of time, they never invite mom over for dinner. It's not easy to tell you. The truth is, maybe you don't like your mother that much. Maybe you just have issues with your family. Maybe it's never going to be too easy to tell people. The simple fact is, the reason why you go to mom's is because you kind of feel obligated. And obligations don't really mean you love them. It's mostly like it's sort of customary. I can't get anywhere with anybody these days because the customs of this planet are basically crookedness and rudeness and lying to people. So I don't know why I even make these videos, because it seems like most of the time my messages just don't get through to the right people. The people that see it, they already got this message and it's not really for them. So I have to tell you time and time again, this video blog is mostly about me venting. It's not about you. It's just about me venting. It's a video blog. If you find it funny, great. If you don't find it funny, it's not for you. Anyways, it's just my video blog. It's free for me to put this stuff up, and I do put it up. And I can't be more specific than the fact is that even I have got a lot of things that I have to do because I'm obligated. And my own situation is I am basically a person who is looking for an out. I am looking to get out of this particular 3D planet Earth. So what do? I basically am praying and telling myself, you'll be fine, you'll be fine, you'll be fine. And regardless of what I see on the outside, I keep telling myself, you'll be fine, you'll be fine, you'll be fine. Because I know in my heart of hearts that I am a decent person, and I know in my heart of hearts that I am having a very hard time living on 3D planet Earth. And, by the time you figure it all out, I can't support myself without a lot of help. And if that's the way the society is, then why is it that this happens all the time? It's because some people are taking all of everything for themselves. There's no sharing, and they are turning the screws on everyone else. Less, more. How much more talking do I need to do today? It's mostly because I can't get through to the 5th dimension. I seem to be stuck in the 3rd dimension, and I keep wondering why. And I keep saying, is it something that I'm doing? And I pretty much come to the conclusion, I'm doing everything right. I'm doing everything right. And the signs are always the same. I keep seeing angel numbers. I keep seeing signs, synchronicities that keep telling me, you're on the right path. And, when it's going to change for you is mostly a big question of when. But for the rest of you, if you're not seeing signs and synchronicities that you're on the right path, you need to start paying more attention. You need to start looking at angel numbers to see what they mean. In other words, if you see a sign and it's got a number on it, you saw the number, you need to go and figure out what the angels are telling you. So what you do is you go to your internet search engine and you type in the number and you put angel number after it, and then read what the results are. And if you find that it's telling you that you need to make some changes and whatever your thoughts are incorrect, you've got to change your thinking, which means you're going to have to ditch a lot of your programming. Indirectly, it also means that while I keep seeing angel numbers and I look at them and I say, well, I'm basically at the point where angel numbers are just confirming everything that I keep doing anyway. So for me, it's no big deal, because I know that whatever's happening, I'm part of it. And if you're not following the signs, then maybe you're not part of it. I'm terribly sorry. There's not much time left for you.